You will not be the same person a year from now, but the choice of who you become is made today. For centuries, the world's wisest minds have wrestled with a single powerful idea, that the most profound change happens from within. It's not about a new mask, but a new foundation. The power to completely rebuild yourself, to become unrecognizable to your old life, isn't waiting for permission. It's alive within you in this very moment. Look at the person in your reflection. That individual carries the blueprint for a total metamorphosis, but most never see it. Why? Because they look for change in the wrong places, in new clothes, new titles, new locations. True transformation, the kind that rewires your destiny, happens in the quiet, unseen spaces, in how you think, how you act, and how you respond when no one is watching. The world loves a spectacle, a story of overnight change, but it ignores the real story, the story of the silent wars fought before dawn, the story of choosing discipline when your body pleads for comfort, the story of moving toward friction when everything in you screams to stay safe. To become unrecognizable is to finally outgrow the shadow of your former self. It means staring at your old habits and declaring, with absolute certainty, that is no longer who I am. It demands you dismantle, piece by piece, the architecture of excuse, fear, and doubt that has housed a smaller version of you for too long. The ancient Stoics grasped a timeless truth. While change is inevitable, transformation is a deliberate act. You can float on the currents of circumstance, letting them deposit you on any shore. Or you can take up the tools of self-mastery and deliberately sculpt your character. The gap between these two paths is the gap between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one. This journey isn't about pretending to be someone else. It is the excavation of your most authentic, capable, and powerful self. The self that has been shrouded by years of societal noise, the expectations of others, and the limiting stories you've told yourself. That truest version of you is still there. It's time to remove the rubble and let it stand. It all ignites with one non-negotiable decision. The decision to reject a life of quiet compromise. Not just from the world, but from the voice inside your own head. It is the daily declaration to wage war against the comfortable routines that have kept you stationary. Every individual who has ever built something meaningful has walked this road. They became strangers to their past acquaintances, not from arrogance, but from evolution. They grew into a form that could no longer be contained by their old, familiar boxes. The road will test you. It is supposed to. But I can tell you this: it will be the most worthy endeavor of your life. Every stumble, every moment of doubt, every instance you want to revert. These are not setbacks. They are the very forces forging an inner resilience that cannot be taken from you. So feel the gravity of this second. This is the pivot point. This is where you move from the passenger seat to the driver's seat of your own existence. The 5 methods I will share are not theories. They are actionable blueprints for total reinvention. They are the operating system for becoming a person you will scarcely believe when you glance in the mirror half a year from now. Before we begin, if you are ready to step into this new chapter, show this channel your support. Hit like, subscribe to Winds of Thought, and share this with one person who needs this message today. Let me see your commitment in the comments. Type, "I am ready." Now, let's start the work. Number 1, cultivate strategic silence. In a world addicted to noise, your greatest power may be your ability to be quiet. As the philosopher Epictetus reminded, we have one mouth and 2 ears for a reason. But this is more than etiquette. It is a profound tactical advantage. Consider your reactive self, the part that feels compelled to answer every critique, win every debate, and fill every silence. That version is easily read, easily triggered, and constantly leaks energy. The journey to a new you begins when you learn to listen more than you speak. This is not weakness. It is the development of a formidable, quiet strength. It is building an inner citadel where your thoughts are refined before they are released. When faced with criticism, the old you flares with defensiveness. The evolved you creates a pause. In that pause, you evaluate, is there truth here to integrate, or is this merely someone else's noise? You learn to respond from choice, not from reflex. And sometimes, the most powerful response is no response at all. Your silence is not empty space, it is occupied territory. Observe what shifts when you stop justifying your path to those determined to misunderstand you. Notice the energy you reclaim when you withdraw from fruitless debates. Witness the authority that grows when your consistent actions become your loudest statement. Strategic silence grants you the vantage point of the observer. While others talk, you learn. You detect patterns, understand motives, and see the entire board while others are focused on a single square. This awareness is a superpower. But the deeper layer is energetic preservation. Every engagement with pettiness, every defense mounted for an audience that doesn't matter, every word spilled where quiet would suffice. These are withdrawals from your personal reservoir of power. The Stoics were meticulous with speech because they knew words carry substance. To waste them is to diminish your own spirit. Practice this now. When provoked, choose silence. When gossip flows, choose silence. When your ego hungers for a reaction, choose silence. Sit with the tension of not being validated. Let that tension harden into resolve. This transforms you. The person who needed the final word becomes content to let others have it. The person who sought approval finds validation in their own unwavering standards. Start with a single conversation today. Say less. Listen more. Feel the centered power that comes from this restraint. Let your words become precious and precise. When you finally speak, let people lean in, knowing your speech carries weight. Master this, and you master the first discipline of a new identity. Number 2, architect your daily rituals. Your future is not built in leaps. It is assembled day by day, brick by brick. Your rituals are the bricks. The Roman thinker Seneca ended his days with a piercing question. What bad habit did I curb today? What virtue did I strengthen? He knew transformation is the compound interest of small daily investments. Audit your morning. Is it a conscious launch or a chaotic reaction? Do you reach for a screen before you connect with your own breath? Do you begin your day consuming the highlights of other lives before you've even acknowledged your own? That is not a ritual. It is surrender. The person you are becoming commands the day. They understand the first hours set the tone for all that follows. You must demolish routines that breed mediocrity and construct rituals that forge excellence. Start at the very first moment of consciousness. Before anything else, breathe. Feel the air. Acknowledge the gift of a new day. This simple act grounds you in the present. Then, move your body. It is not designed to jump from bed to desk. Stretch, walk, move, signal to your system that you are alive and in command. The Stoics trained physically not for aesthetics, but for the discipline it instilled. A strong body supports a resilient mind. Next, nourish your mind with substance, not distraction. Read a page of philosophy before you scroll a feed. Feed your intellect ideas that elevate, not content that numbs. This single change, practiced daily, will reshape your thinking within months. The key is sustainability. Do not attempt a perfect 2-hour routine that crumbles at the first disruption. Begin with one keystone habit. Cement it. Then, add another. Build your new self incrementally. Your evening ritual is equally critical. Do not let the day end in a blur of digital exhaustion. Adopt Seneca's practice. Review. Write briefly. What served me today? What did not? What will I adjust tomorrow? This builds unparalleled self-awareness. Then, prepare. Decide tomorrow's first task. Lay out your clothes. Minimize morning decisions to conserve willpower for what truly matters. Treat sleep as a sacred ritual for recovery and growth. These practices sound simple because they are. Complexity fails. Consistency creates miracles. The person who executes the fundamentals every day without exception will always outpace the person who makes a spectacular effort once. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Your rituals become your identity. You no longer debate whether to do them. You do them because that is who you are. People will notice your discipline. Some may mock it. Their mockery is merely their discomfort reflecting your growth. In 6 months, when asked what changed, you will point to these quiet, daily non-negotiables. They are the engine of becoming unrecognizable. Number 3, prune your social garden. You cannot grow into a new version of yourself while tethered to people who are comfortable with the old one. Marcus Aurelius advised tolerance, but even an emperor knew that self-respect has boundaries. A moment arrives where you must choose between loyalty to others and loyalty to your own potential. That moment is decisive. Look honestly at your inner circle. Do these people challenge you to rise? Do they genuinely celebrate your progress? Or do their words or energy subtly anchor you to a past self? This is difficult, because we are taught that cutting ties is harsh, but sometimes real love, for yourself and for them, means releasing relationships that have concluded their season. The old you may have tolerated energy drains, excused disrespect, or clung to faded friendships from fear of loneliness. The transformed you understands the greater cost of staying. Not everyone merits unrestricted access to your time, focus, or spirit. Some people were chapters. The book has moved on. That is okay. Watch how people respond to your evolution. True allies will be curious and supportive. They will ask questions. They will celebrate your light. Others may feel threatened. Your growth can become a mirror, highlighting their own inertia. They may tease, criticize under the guise of concern, or even sabotage. These are the connections to gently, Firmly distance. Not with drama, but with dignified space. Become less available. Stop sharing your deepest ambitions with those who cannot hold them. This will create a temporary void. That emptiness is necessary. Do not rush to fill it. Sit within it. The Stoics sought voluntary hardship to build fortitude. This conscious solitude is a form of that training. It proves your worth is intrinsic, not defined by your associations. Here's the secret. Once you clear the space, the right people appear. When you stop accepting mediocrity in your connections, you begin to attract excellence. Your circle should become smaller and stronger, filled with those who tell you the hard truth, hold you accountable, and cheer your victories without envy. This pruning extends to environments. The soul-draining job. The social scene that celebrates values you've outgrown. The digital spaces that feed your anxieties. Evaluate everything. Your time is the one non-renewable resource. Every moment spent in diminishing company is a moment stolen from your evolution. Walk away from what dims your light without guilt. The right people will understand. The wrong ones will confirm your decision. Number 4, befriend necessary friction. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Growth is born in the cradle of discomfort. The Stoic Musonius Rufus compared hardship to a farmer plowing a field. It turns the soil to make it fertile. Difficulty breaks you open so strength can take root. Your past self likely avoided tough conversations, remained in safe but stifling situations, and always picked the known path. That self believed ease was the goal. It was mistaken. Ease makes you soft, predictable, and stagnant. If where you are was sufficient, you wouldn't feel the urge to transform. The life you desire lives on the far side of the discomfort you've been evading. Your task is to stop running from it and start seeking it with intention. Make it your gym. Begin with your physical self. Do the exercise that intimidates you. Take the cold shower. Practice fasting. Push past the point where your mind begs for retreat. You are not punishing your body. You are teaching your nervous system that temporary strain is survivable and transformative. Physical resilience builds mental fortitude. Then, challenge your mind. Read complex books. Study difficult subjects. Sit in uninterrupted silence with your own restless thoughts. This cognitive strain is the sound of your brain expanding. Finally, face your emotions. Feel them fully instead of anesthetizing them. Let sadness, anger, or anxiety wash through you without an immediate escape hatch. The discomfort of feeling is what makes you whole. Avoiding it makes you brittle. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of challenges. By mentally rehearsing hardships, they stripped fear of its power. When difficulty arrived, they were not shattered. They were prepared. Apply this. What are you avoiding? That necessary career pivot? That relationship conversation? Speak the truth you've bottled up. The pain of action is fleeting. The pain of avoidance is chronic. When you befriend discomfort, your capacity expands. What terrified you last season becomes manageable now. You become a different person with a higher threshold. People will see your calm in chaos and wonder at your composure. The answer is training. While they sought comfort, you sought challenge. Do one uncomfortable thing today. Send the difficult email. Have the honest talk. Your comfort zone is a cell with invisible walls. Every choice for growth weakens those walls. One day, they will vanish, and you'll realize the barrier was always an illusion. Number 5, rewrite your core story. The most important conversation you have is the one inside your own head. The narrative you repeat about yourself dictates your reality. Change the story, and you change your trajectory. Epictetus focused on our reaction to events, but beneath reaction lies interpretation. The meaning you assign shapes everything. Listen to your internal monologue for a day. What is its tone? Is it a coach or a critic? Does it say, "I can figure this out," or "I always fail at this"? For many, this voice is a relentless accuser, amplifying every flaw and predicting every failure. You must realize, that voice is not truth. It is an accumulation of old wounds, past failures, and inherited limitations. The good news? You are the author, and you can start a new draft today. Catch the old script in real time. When you think, "I'm not good at this," pause. Recognize it as a story, not a fact. Then deliberately rewrite it. I am learning how to do this. Feel the shift in your energy. Same circumstance, new meaning. New meaning drives new action. The Stoics called this the art of turning obstacles into fuel. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the impediment becomes the way. A lost job can be a catastrophe or a redirection. The event is neutral. Your narrative gives it power. Start narrating your life as if you are the protagonist of an epic. Protagonists face obstacles, learn, adapt, and overcome. Frame your challenges as essential plot points in your journey of growth, not as evidence of your inadequacy. Watch your spoken words too. Eliminate self-deprecating jokes. Stop venting your limitations as permanent truths. Speak of your goals with conviction and your progress with pride. The language you use aloud reinforces the internal script. Your brain seeks evidence for whatever story you tell it. Tell it you are capable and disciplined, and it will find proof. You are training your own mind. The person who tells an empowering story begins to embody it. They move, decide, and engage with the world differently. This is the deepest level of change, not just altering behaviors, but reprogramming the core beliefs that generate them. When you control your narrative, you seize the helm of your destiny. The final step is yours. You now possess 5 frameworks for fundamental change: the power of strategic silence, the architecture of daily ritual, the courage to prune your circle, the strength to befriend friction, the authority to rewrite your story. But understanding is worthless without application. The chasm between knowing and doing is where futures are lost. Do not let this be mere inspiration. Choose one principle. Act on it before today ends. Send that message. Start that one ritual. Have that hard conversation. The person you will be in 6 months is crafted by the decisions you make in the next 6 minutes. You deserve to meet that unrecognizable, formidable, authentic version of yourself. You deserve to look back and feel pride in the person you chose to become. Now go build that person. If this resonated with you, support this mission. Please like this video and subscribe to Winds of Thought for more guides to mastering your inner world. Your transformation is not a future event. It is your next action. Let me see your commitment below.